then somebody argues, if God does not have a wife, why do you say God can have a son? And I'm wondering, even the lower level organisms like amoeba doesn't need to marry, yet amoeba can give birth. And amoeba can split into two. One is father, one is son. So why is this such a big deal? Why is it such a big deal that the Almighty has a son? Meanwhile, when we read the Bible, we discover that when God speaks, what goes out is not sound, it's a person. When God speaks, the voice of God walks. He said the voice of God came walking in the garden because he's the Almighty. So it's not a big deal that God has a son. And then they said, well, if both of them are God, why is Jesus saying the Father is greater than I? And I said it's simple administration. It's administration. The Son agreed with the Father that for the period that I'm on earth, my only job description is salvation. So operationally speaking, I reduce my scope to salvation. You who is in heaven, command the angels, do all the activities of God. But for me, I'll do only salvation. So in the context of responsibility and administration, the Father has become greater. And that's why I gave you the illustration yesterday. If two generals want to conquer a territory, and both of them agree, you go in as a spy, while I command the army. In the period where one general is acting as a spy, he may be a cleaner, he may even be a barber. And then you might insult him and say, come on, give me my change. And you can fight with him. And the general will act as if he's a civilian. You can even punch him a couple of times and feel you have won. And he will let you be, because he's a spy. Now, when he's done with the assignment and the city is conquered, if you come back to fight him, you will meet an army. For the period that he was a spy, the one who is the general is greater than him, because that one is controlling the army. This time around, he's just a barber. It doesn't mean he's not a general in essence. It means for the corporate objective that we have, I will decide to surrender my powers so that I can infiltrate this territory for us to conquer. When we are done conquering this territory, he returns back as a general, sharing rank on equal level. So when Jesus was on earth, he was saving humankind. His whole operation was salvation. The Father was the one on the throne. The moment Jesus went to the cross and the assignment was over, he said, give back to me the glory that I had with you before the foundation of the world. Because before I came here, you and I are one. Return the glory back to me. And the glory was returned to him, because when he rose up from the dead, he said, all hail the King. All power in heaven and on earth has been given to me. So the glory I let go, I received it back when the assignment was over. So right now, Jesus is co-equal with the Father. But when he was on earth saving man, the Father was greater than him. Is this such a difficult thing? It is difficult to them because they don't have the Holy Ghost.